Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we've got a brand new reveal for Age of Overlord. We're really getting into the swing of it. I don't know, it's less than 4 weeks until this set is officially out in the OCG. Sorry, so 50 more cards, or I guess after this one, I think it's 49 more cards left of that set to be revealed. It's a new GAIA fusion monster today. This actually got revealed early this morning, so we still could get reveals later tonight. I'll keep you posted on that. If not, probably more stuff tomorrow. So let's get into this guy. This is GAIA Prominence, the Kindling Seraph. Just like all GAIA cards, he is a big boy. He looks badass as hell. And he's based on original GAIA, which is really cool. He's one of those classic monsters you remember from original DM days. So very, very cool. Taking a look at what his stats are, he is a Pyro Fusion Effect monster. Fire attribute, level 11, 35-31 for the stats. Big old boy. And his materials are GAIA Blaze, the Force of Blazing Sun, plus another face-up monster you control. You can only use each of its once per turn effects. Each of its effects once per turn. First effect, when your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, quick effect, discard one monster, negate the activation, if you do, destroy that monster. Second effect, when this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target one fire monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Yeah, this card's actually not terrible. It negates a monster effect on in hand or in grave. Obviously not negating stuff on field certainly hurts. That means if your opponent can just get into a Nightmare Cerberus, type card, they can kind of just clear this card off the field. But, they do still have to work around it. It's not the worst GAIA boss monster of all time. I actually think there's a more interesting way this card comes up. Secondly, one thing that's interesting, as far as this guy's other material, the GAIA Blaze, that would be this guy right here. He actually got revealed at the end of the Duelist Nexus reveals, so he's actually going to be in the TCG in about a month, which is cool. He's a fine fire support card. At the end of the battle phase, you can target fire monsters in the graveyard up to the number of monsters this card destroyed by battle that turn and add them back to your hand. So it's like a battle phase based like Sunlight Wolf kind of card with like higher ceiling to get more than just one monster back. It's cool. It's a cool card. I think the bigger point here, I think the card that I actually thought made this card the most interesting, the new GAIA Fusion that is Fusion Reinforcement. This is actually a new card we're getting in Dune as well. It's very cool. If you don't know how this card works, if you didn't see that, you reveal a fusion monster in your extra deck, and then you special summon one of the fusion materials mentioned on it from your extra deck or graveyard. So since this lists a specific extra deck monster being GAIA Blaze, you can special summon GAIA Blaze straight out of the extra deck with this card. But until the end of your opponent's turn, it cannot attack and its effects are negated. So obviously there are some restrictions there. And this guy doesn't really have any great effects in grave, but I do think it does expand the pool just a little bit of potential fusion reinforcement targets. That's a level 7 fire body. You know what I mean? It's a pyro, so, it seems like Konami's going hard with fire support. Maybe we see, something somewhat generic that takes any 2 fire monsters, that takes any, 2 pyro monsters maybe specifically, right? We've seen a lot of pyro support as of late, so maybe there's something there. I don't know. I thought that was interesting that we do get another target to mention for this card as well, but we'll obviously have to see. It restricts your extra deck. No other real restrictions there, but other than like the negating and can't attack, but still a cool card to keep in mind nonetheless. So yeah, that's pretty much it. One quick little card here. It's a GAIA card, so the GAIA stuff usually doesn't tend to be very competitively relevant, but it's still cool to note. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below, though. Is there anything particularly interesting about this card that I didn't mention here? Are there any other ways it could come up or make any other cards interesting? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. But I'm out of here for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.